Germany. The heart of agriculture. Dorfbach. That's a funny name. But whenever I think of Germany, I think of fields of corn, potatoes, meat, and of course, architecture. But that has nothing to do with farming. We are joining Roger on his agricultural expedition located in Germany. And not anywhere else. Because Roger is in Germany and not anywhere else. Correct. Otherwise, what would be the point of all these German names here? Like Raiffeisen, Blogaz. And there were some other things on there, but I think those were English. There's also sheep and pigs in Germany, and roads. They have roads, benches, trees, statues. They have statues too.
Hello everyone, Necrovarius back with another episode of Farming Simulator 2017. No longer Farming Simulator stories, I've decided. Not really much of a story here. We are on a new map, as you can tell, as you can see. If you remember in the last episode, Jane went on a vacation. I'm gonna shut this. Jane went on a slight vacation to Germany. That's where we are. That's where you get the intro from. And we are now playing as Roger in Germany. And nowhere else. In this episode, we're going to do kind of a little tour. We have some stuff to do. We have a lot more money than we had on the other one, so we can definitely do some cool stuff. There's the tractor. That's what I need. We have a beautiful New Holland tractor here that has some use on it. We have a couple things, like I said, that we have to do. First off, let's go in here and take a look what we own. Here's the map. This is the Old Stream Farm, version 2. Thank God. We own 17... 10, 1, 3, 15, and 2. And then every grass field. Oh, and we own field 4. So there's not much really to do here. And 16, I guess. I must have just bought that one. I don't remember that. But yeah, we own all that stuff. A bunch of grass fields so we can do silage work. And then we have an open thing here. We'll get to that at some other point and show you what that is. So not much to really buy and own to finish that portion of it up. But still, nonetheless, we have stuff that we get to do. So, as you can see, we have free roam chickens. I will do my best to try not to run over them for, PC sake, I guess. Is that what I'm looking for? Is that the right word? I don't want to run them over for realism. They're beautiful chickens. Nonetheless, we have chickens, we have pigs, and we do have sheep. You all saw this in the intro. Thank you, Slavis, first off. Thank you so much, Slavis, for doing that intro for me. He's done the other intro for me as well. It was really nice of him to do that. Chicken. And he did a good job. I kind of went ham and I said, hey, I will give you the B-roll footage. You decide whatever you say. And he's like, yeah, okay, I'm good with that. I'm like, good. So that is what he came up with. He did 4 takes. That was one of the funnier ones that he did. They were all funny, but that one was good. So we're in Germany. Luckily, we still drive on the right-hand side of the road, so not to get confused. And as you can see, we also have a tow. In tow, we have a bale trailer. We have a lot of stuff to do in this episode. We have a lot of baling to do, grass work. We have not gotten into silage yet on Goldcrest Valley, but we're gonna take a detour from that. One can get burned out on a map like that. And it's a good map, don't get me wrong. Giants did a great job creating it, but you can get burned out on it, and it's time for a little bit of a break. Wow, people suck at driving in this town. They do not give me any way whatsoever. So we have bales to do in this episode. You'll kind of see the around the town area as well, and I wanted to do a little bit of cleanup harvesting as well. The bale sell point, let's pull the map up here. The bale sell point is the entire sell point. Let me rephrase that. Every sell point except for the sawmill is at this place down here. I guess, and I should group that with the biogas as well. It's all down here. You sell your sheep wool down here. You sell your straw. You sell your your crops. I mean, Coca-Cola. You sell everything down here. So every time we have to cart something, we got to come down here, and it's kind of a pain in the butt, but it makes it worth our while, so we don't make just, you know, irregular trips for no reason. So we are here. This is the Lagerhaus, the Hopfgarten. Where? I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry if I'm offending any Germans out there. I think this is Germany. But God, I would hope it's Germany. We're going to sell these bales off, though. And boom, bales are sold. Done. Next. The cool thing about this place, I really like this touch. To the map maker, they have a scale here. They also have a scale when you leave. And you have to go through both of them, which I think is really cool and really realistic. I don't know what this is for, though. I've never figured this out. This is something. And I don't know what it's for. I don't know if I can load up from it or something, but we can dump our stuff there, back there on the grates. There's filler here for fertilizer, both liquid and other. And yeah, this is the major sell point, so super handy, all in one spot. Lagerhaus. That's cool. Let's go back to the farm. And start on the next thing that we have to get done. Like I said, this is going to be, it's a smaller map, way smaller than Goldcrest, so there's a lot to do in it. And each episode is going to have a lot crammed into it, at least I'm hoping so. We're going to take a little shortcut here and show you this as well. Now, in Goldcrest we have biogas. We have biogas here as well. And this is what it looks like. Now, Roger has money, as you can tell. We have very nice equipment. We've also started some silage. So we have a wheel loader here. This is ours. We purchased it for this specific purpose. And we have some grass. So I'm really hoping one of my goals in this is to fill this bunker up with grass, since we have enough grass fields to do so. I want to fill it up and then sell it off. So that would be cool. So a little side note, it's a little side detour. Let's get back in here. We have so many things to do. I don't know if I should do what I want to do, which is actually right in front of me, or if we should sit on it and do this field instead. But we have to harvest something today. That's the problem. You know what? Let's take one more detour here. Take a left here. Let's see, where am I going? Going up here. As mentioned before, we have a little area over here, and this is one of the ways to it. I actually really like this touch. If I remember before, in the first version, this was just I don't even remember, I think it was just a grass field and that was it. Well, they've expanded it. Now, luckily, we own this grass field as well. We own all grass fields, which is good, so we can make them into other fields if we want to. It doesn't have to be grass. We have this field back here, which we just finished harvesting corn in. I have done pre-work on this map before actually starting here, as you can tell. We have some storage, we have 2 more silage bunkers, and then we have our stuff here. Let's get out. We have greenhouses here, so we have 2 lettuce, 2 tomatoes. We haven't gone in this one yet. It's really nice. I really enjoy this. The fact that you can go inside, even though it doesn't add anything to gameplay, I thank Giants for doing this. That's fantastic. And then, of course, we have this one here. And I think if we get into mods, which I really want to... I love it. If we want to get into mods, this is going to be the place to do it. Like I said, we have storage here, so we're going to probably store bigger things out here for this field and maybe other bigger fields, because we have a big piece of equipment, and this will come up later on in this series, that's really hard to move around because it's huge, and these streets here are not huge. It's not meant for big stuff. So I don't know why Roger bought it. I don't know what he was thinking. But yeah, that's that. So bigger stuff will be stored out here, because there's access 3 or 4 big fields from this area here. And then all the other smaller fields can be done with the smaller stuff. So not huge. Where am I going? There it is. Not huge equipment will be used in this map, but decent sized. And I really love this touch. I don't know why I like it so much, but I love the fact that there's this retaining wall here on this really narrow pathway, and we're going to squeeze out before this lady gets in front of us. But I really like that. And we also have this area here. We can open this up and store stuff here as well. That gate opens, which is cool. We have the shop here as well. I don't know why I'm giving you guys a tour of the map. I'm sure you've seen it already. This isn't a new map, but we have the shop here, which I don't know if I released the video yet of what we did here. But it's not, if it hasn't been released, just wait. But let's just say, yeah, it was fun. We have some brand new equipment here. Oh yeah, look at this guy. Yeah, look at that. Huh, funny. We have some new equipment here that we're going to be using fairly soon, I think. I haven't really come up with an idea of planning for this. I'm writing stuff down as I go throughout the days of stuff we want to do. So, because number one, we don't have a ton of storage at the farm, and that's where most of the work is going to be done, is at the farm, because most of the small fields surround the farm. And the only time we're working on the big fields is when we come over to work on them. So there's that. I don't know what else. I guess I don't really know what else to say at this point. I'm super excited to work on here. We're going to actually bring this back to the farm, like I said, and we're going to come back to this field to the right here. And we'll start working on that, because that's the other thing we have to get done today. There's not much of it to get done, but it's kind of just still stuff to get done. Most of this I'm going to do in real time. We're going to do a lot of grass work too. I don't know why I'm saying that like that, but we have, like I said, we haven't done grass work in Goldcrest, and I really want to get into it. Also, keep an eye out for cows at some point. Roger likes animals. I'm running over chickens. I'm so sorry. But, yeah, so many. I don't know why I let them free roam. That's not good. Why I let them free roam? I don't know why the map maker did that, but I'm not going to complain. Okay, we're going to detach that because that's in the way. We don't need that right now. Just ran over one of those. That farting noise is the noise it makes when you run over them. We're going to drive back up to that field. There's a combine harvester up there that has a job that needs to get partially finished. And you know what, then we might just, wow, the brakes on this are really good. And then we might just have to look at buying a field too, because there's a field really close to here that I really want, and I really want to work in it because it's just easy. And then again, it'll really show off the problem of there's not a ton of space here. For instance, we have one harvester that literally takes up the entire roadway when it comes up here without a header trailer. With a header trailer, which happens to be right here in front of us, it still takes up most of the road and vehicles can't get by it. So, as you can see, this was a work in progress at some point. And I seeded it at 5 times the speed, thinking, oh yeah, it'll be fine. Nope. They started on 2 different growth patterns. That's why one of these is ready and one is not. Let's turn you off. Let's get out. Let's jump in this harvester. This is Comia. It's a Sampo Rosenlu. Never heard of it. Never used it. I don't think it's a big major brand that I recognize because I don't think we have it in our area. I'm not saying it's not a major brand. I'm sure it is. But I do not recognize it, so I'm not familiar with it. Turn the harvester on. We're going to take care of this stuff that's ready. Now, this map has custom textures on it, I believe, which is why you'll see this canola here looks really dark, but then once you hit the harvester with it, hit it with the harvester, it changes color. I'm assuming why that is. Yeah, see, look at that. It's much lighter in color when we're doing it that way, but I'm not going to complain. I enjoy it. It really adds the aesthetic. This map is beautiful. This map is amazing. And the one thing I love on it is it's called the Old Stream Farm because of the stream that runs through it. The stream looks fantastic. The water is amazing. So whoever modeled the water and the things they did to it to make it look amazing, good job. Good on you, sir. You deserve a medal. Good sir, or ma'am, I should say. Just in case. But, yeah. We're gonna get this done. I don't think I'm gonna time-lapse this. It shouldn't be that long. If it does get long, I'll cut it. And what I was talking about with the water, let me zoom out. Look at that water. Doesn't that look just gorgeous? Like, you can see stuff floating in there, like algae and stuff. It kind of just alludes to it, you know, the current. Beautiful, nonetheless. One thing with this map that I found out so far is that these fields, even though they may be square, well, most of them are, some of them are square, they don't like workers. And I don't know if it's just the boundaries that were set up on them, which is fine. That really keeps it more realistic, forcing me to do stuff instead of saying like, oh, I can just hire somebody to do it. So as far as I'm aware, unless it's on the major fields, John and Jill will not be making any appearances on this map, because this is stuff that we're going to have to do all ourselves. With that said, this portion is done. We're going to park it up here for right now, C6, and just kind of keep it out of the way because the rest of the field still has to grow. Again, I sowed it in ×5 speed, so it does not work good like that. So let's back this up. I just realized how hard that is in first person. We're on top of a gold nugget. That's fine. I don't want to. I just turned it off. I don't want to pick that up right now. Anyways, we may do the gold nuggets on this map. I don't really want to if I don't have to, but we may. We're just gonna clean this field up and then we'll call that an episode. It's gonna be a shorter episode, but there's a lot crammed into it so far as information and stuff. And I think it's better if you have a new map to have a shorter episode instead of trying to overload people. Like, oh, look at this, and oh, look at that. Oh, let's do this, and oh, let's do that. We're gonna move this trailer over to the corner here, out of the way, just so it doesn't have a problem. And then what we're gonna have to do, let's back it up a little bit actually. What we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to get that trailer header out of the way because that's in the way. Like I said, I have a harvester that's way too big for most of these fields, and I tried to set it up in here, and it just did not work. And let's just say that glitches were very apparent. Bad things happen to good people, and life is just a constant war between good and evil. That's a reference to a song. If anybody knows that song and you're watching this, throw it in the comments below. We're gonna drag this. Actually, you know what? We're gonna drag this to the shed over by field 17. Put our beacons on so everybody knows how cool we are. What's up, guys and gals? Check how cool I am. Now you can't pick up chicks in a tractor. You can do it in a tank. You can't pick up chicks in a tractor. Well, I mean, you can if it has a fork, you know, like forks on the front. But other than that, you can't. So we'll bring this back, and we'll probably have to bring the combine harvester there as well, just so it doesn't get in the way. Because, like I said, I'm on very limited space back at the farm. Yeah, I plan on doing a lot here. This is going to be fun. In the next episode, we have to harvest a field of canola, so I'll take some time with that, and it won't be the entire episode, of course. Well, then we'll end up selling it. I think it's canola. We'll end up selling it, and then we'll probably have to. We'll probably maybe start some. We're gonna have to buy some stuff, especially for silage work. We're gonna have to buy some stuff. So this is gonna be kind of a more relaxed series. I'm gonna do a lot off camera because I enjoy this map, so I like to play it on my own time. And if you disagree with that, tell me, and maybe I'll consider what you're saying. Nonetheless, oh, look at all those buttons. Jeez. The wheel has 4 buttons. It's a little tractor outline. The wheel has 4 buttons on it. I want to know what those mean. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you had a wonderful time. I hope you're going to enjoy this. I know I'm going to enjoy it. And yeah, welcome to the Old Stream Farm. Bye-bye.